Did you know that 1 in 5 adults in the United States experience mental illness each year? That is millions of people per year. These could be your friends, classmates, coworkers, neighbors, or even family members. Yet, despite how common it is, I believe that so many people still feel like they can't talk about it, and that's not okay. I'm Ryan McQuaid, and today I want to talk about mental health awareness, why it matters, and why stigma is so harmful, and how can we change this. I really care about this issue because I've seen people in my family struggling with this in silence, and that's obviously, that hurts. Like, for example, a lot of people don't want to bother anyone with what they're dealing with because maybe it makes them look weak, or they think other people don't care because they have their own problems. But a lot of people do think they're alone in this, but they aren't. These feelings of shame can only make things worse, and that's the reality for so many people, and why stigma keeps them from reaching out. This has to change. A good example of this would be like a college student who's away from home for the first time. I feel like this is a common example for a lot of people. A lot of people deal with this, especially freshmen. They're balancing a lot of classes, they're living away from home for the first time, away from their family, and they're trying to make friends. It's a lot of stressful things on an 18-year-old kid. On the outside, they could look fine, but inside they might be completely overwhelmed with anxiety or depression. They can see so many of their other friends posting on social media, having a great time, or like, say, for example, they're walking around campus. There's kids walking around crazy groups, smiling, and they wonder what's wrong with them, if it's not working out. Because of the stigma, they might not reach out for help and instead keep it all bottled up, which only makes things worse. That's the reality for so many people, and it shows by having open conversations about mental health is very important. That silence only makes struggles heavier. The National Alliance on Mental Health says that early intervention and treatment can only significantly improve outcomes, but stigma often delays people from seeking help. And the truth is, mental health is just as important as physical health. They're deeply connected. Stress, depression, and anxiety can affect our bodies, from sleep to heart health. When people wait too long because they're afraid of being judged, their symptoms often get worse, leading to bigger problems in school, work, or relationships. The National Alliance on Mental Illness points out that treating mental health early is just like treating any physical illness. The sooner you address it, the better the recovery. That's why raising awareness and encouraging people to reach out right away is very important. So what can we do? First, what I think is really important is very small. It's very easy to do. Just check in on for your friends or your family. A simple, hey, how are you? How are you doing? Can make a really big difference. If any of your friends or family are the ones struggling and you don't even know this, you reaching out first could be so helpful for them and help them open up more. There are also a lot of support organizations and local mental health groups that are working to provide resources and education on mental health, and those are good things too. Here's the main takeaway for this. Mental health is health. Just like we talk openly about physical health and illness, we need to talk about mental health without shame. If we could break the stigma, we can create a world where no one has to suffer in silence. So let's start the conversation. Check in with each other. Remember, you're never alone. Thanks for listening, and I hope you join me in making mental health awareness part of everyday life. Thank you.